Hey, it's Michael with the Black Belt Project, and today I wanted to kind of move forward a little bit in trying to get my GTD system back to Black Belt condition. It's been a few days since I posted, and I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I know for a while, kind of let things slide, and kind of my system kind of got out of shape, and now I'm to the point where I have everything collected, and I'm really down to my electronic inboxes and my paper inbox. They just have actionable items in them. I've also been able to, in addition to keeping my collection uh, good every day, I've also been able to empty my voicemail box every day and kind of getting those to zero as well. And so usually what I do after that, once I start working on my electronic inboxes, in particular my email account. Now at the bottom of the post here, you may have saw it. I have a video that I went through how I have my folders set up and exactly the steps that I take to get my GTD email um, to zero completely. And one of the things that I use to do that is the action folder. And I kind of process everything out of my inbox and the things that have to be done, I put in my action folder, and then I have a list of steps that I do besides processing action. Now, because it's been a little while since I've really put a lot of effort in to getting my action folder to zero, I've got about 174, 175 different um, messages in my action folder that I need to process. I've got a big stack of papers in my inbox that I need to process. And so the first thing I'm going to do is start focusing on the action folder. Now, when I do that, I just to try and create some momentum, what I do is I just try and do a lot of the easy stuff first. So I'll go through and just anything that's easy, I'll do it and try and get it out of the way. The other thing I'll try and do is try and group like tasks together by sorting by the sender, and then a lot of times I can get several of those done pretty quickly. And then that might leave me with some stuff that, if you haven't been doing it for a while and your GTD, muscles, so to speak, are not as strong as they need to be, it might be kind of hard to go through and get that action folder to zero. So it's at this point where I just try and do the best I can. I might extend the 2-minute rule to whatever it takes to get that email that I'm looking at done. I'll focus on one at a time. The other thing that I found helpful is getting the GTD workflow diagram from David Allen's website and just setting that next to me as I go through my email. Now, personally, I find it easier to get email to empty than my paper. um, so I think the reason that is it's easier to move your mouse and delete, and I just try and keep things moving into the next segment. So I try and make quick judgments about how to get that to zero. So right now with all those items in my action folder, that's really my next focus is to get that down to zero and get it to where I process it down to zero every day. Um, Usually, if I've got about 100 or so in there, I can do that within a day. It might take me a few days to do that. So that's the next time I'm going to check in is when I've got that action folder to zero. And then my objective will be to make sure that I get that down to zero um, each and every day by going through my checklist. So uh, if you don't get it to zero, uh, you know, don't let that discourage you. Just try and do a little bit better each and every day. I know when I first started, I had thousands of emails, and it didn't happen overnight for me. It took a while to get it to the point where I have it today, where even if it gets out of control, it really isn't that difficult for me to kind of get it back under control. And that's really, I think, the key to black belt. So good luck with your processing, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.